Into it, they exploded. Got one. Oh, they look big fish. Nice. You got one too? Oh.
I'm a cat.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, good eater right here, bro. Yes, we're not gonna starve. Now I can do my intro. Yep, go ahead. Yeah, right by that tree. If only people knew the struggle of looking for white bass. My face is not in the camera, but I think the fish is more important right now because the search this morning was unique. Everything looked pretty, everything looked good, but we finally found them. I think it's the first white bass to me. I'll show you guys who I'm with in a bit here, so stay tuned. Oh man, the sun's right in the lens, so outdoor habit is like just stick figure right here. All right, outdoor habit. What are we doing today?
Guys, we're chasing white bass, dude. Trying to feed a village here, but so far we don't got two. We don't know what the hell we're doing.
Yeah,
we're out here, man.
If you look at him, he got his ice jacket on because it was that cold this morning. It's like in the 30s.
Frosty morning, yeah, for sure. But it's slowly warming up, so hopefully we'll find some white bass for you guys to see here in the afternoon. But
we're in the backwaters. Yeah, we're in the backwaters of the midst here, and yeah, we're gonna try to find ourselves some more white bass.
Let's get to it.
Do a catch and cook for you guys. So stay tuned.
Let's go.
Oh, there's wind. Yeah, yeah. Hey, there we go. That's a big one, dude. Yep. What is that? Oh, it's a white bass.
Dude. Oh.
Whoa, that's a good eater.
That's an eater right here, dude. This one's for you, bro.
Ugh, we're not gonna starve.
Look at that.
They're more towards the middle, huh?
Yeah,
oh man, yeah, they're more towards the middle. Maybe we're fishing there wrong. I hope so.
Just feels cold.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is cold. Poking, dude.
Yeah?
That's crazy. Poking.
Dang. And that's a big profile. Dude, right by the boat, look.
Yeah, you already got one right there.
Right by the boat.
Like, right, David?
Yeah. These are the good eaters too.
He's bouncing the jig head.
Okay, chill.
Chatterbait. I feel like they're more they're just glued to the bottom.
Yeah, they're just glued to the bottom today. Okay, we're slowly figuring it out, guys. Slowly figuring it out. Yeah? Oh man, nice, dude. Dang, they're choking it, dude. You got the big ones on, eh?
That's a big sunbait on. Oh, they're here, guys.
Oh, dude, good eaters.
One for me, one for you. Go. So they just like chomp on this little plastic. It's crazy.
Yeah.
They are spawning because look at their tail, dude.
It's all ripped up, right?
Yeah,
oh yeah, yeah, they're biting. Like that chatterbait. Alright, so here's the update. We caught a few just to do a catch and cook for you guys. Yeah, we got some nice eater ones. John prepped some nice garnish and whatnot and some ingredients for us. So we're gonna take these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white bass. That's more than enough for us. I think we're probably just gonna eat like just 2 big ones and then, or maybe even all of them, I don't know. But look at this one right here. John caught a really nice one. These fish, these white bass are so lively. Usually the white bass that I catch, they like die right away. So I'm actually very shocked to see that they're still alive and kicking around. Ah, dude, freaking poked me again. Look at this. Yep, that's a nice white bass right there. So yeah, we're gonna stop by a point and then we're gonna cook for you guys. Stay tuned. All right, so John took me to this secret island spot here. We're gonna be island boys for a little bit. Yeah, let's just cook that turkey. We're just gonna cook that dude. Yeah, I did bring it. Look. Yeah. There you go. Should be good then. All right, so get my knife out. And I got 2 bottles of water, and we're gonna make some white bass, guys. Yeah. I know you guys been waiting for this, so first we gotta put him out of his misery, right? Got him in the head. Ah, he stabbed me. Bro, stop. Their gills are so freaking sharp. So we gotta hit him in the head first. You wanna take it? You just wanna hit him right in the head right here. There you go, and he's dead, okay? Just bleed him in the live well here. Now that they're bleeding, I'm gonna go ahead and scale it. Yep, I like to cut these sharp fins off here so it don't stab me while I'm cleaning it. This makes the process that much quicker. All right, go. So I can always just wash this off, so it's no biggie.
Just put in the water.
Yep.
Watch me catch a fish.
Yeah. Let's see what's inside here. Alright, so now we are gutting the white bass. There's a male. Look, he's just eating dirt, dude. Just eating stuff from the bottom.
You know, little she sounds?
Mm-hmm.
I told you that.
Alright, so this guy's good. So now, yeah, so now we got our white bass all cut up. Making 2. Alright, I think 2 is enough for us. Nice and dry, cut up, make some slit in it. John brought the ingredients, so we're gonna season it and then throw it on the grill. We're gonna do this.
Just sprinkle it.
Yep, sprinkle in there, especially the inside.
Got some salt and black pepper and onion powder. The more, the better. Dave's just gonna massage it into the meat. And some red chili pepper as well.
Yep.
Looks like sand. I know it looks like sand, but
It smells good.
it smells good already.
Man,
It's hitting my nostrils already.
that's very nice.
And then we got some greens to just make it real fresh. So here, next up, Dave.
It's gonna give you.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, do that.
So we got some green vegetables or
Yeah.
green onion, cilantro. Bro. Fresh green onion, ginger, lemongrass,
Oh, dude,
red chili, Thai chili pepper.
smells so good.
What else? Basil. I got basil, cilantro.
We'll sprinkle
Some
more
parsley.
into the.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, you stir. We'll pin it in. So that's what it looks like.
Look at that.
Look at that. You guys can see that, but that's what our fish is looking like. Nice and seasoned. So we're gonna put this in here. Look at that, guys. That's what we got going on. We got greens and white bass. So now as we cook, we're just gonna fish and hang out, and then when it's ready, we'll show you guys the results. Yep, so here we are, man, just chilling at the riverbank. It's almost ready. I say another 5 or so minutes. We're gonna be eating good, nice and fresh. So, like I tell you guys, what's nice about the suitcase is, once you're done, you can close it up, let the coal cool down, and you can take it with you. You don't have to pour it anywhere or wait for it to die. Just take it with you and then maybe put it in your pocket or save it for next time or something. But that's what's nice about the suitcase grill that I found at Walmart. So, and that, I'm just gonna weigh it out. Oh yeah.
Looks ready, guys.
Yep.
Heck yeah, dude. Check that out.
That looks so good, man. Oh,
So good, dude.
You gotta make my bed here. Hold on. So my knee doesn't get wet.
Alright. Bon appetit. Ooh, let's check this out.
Look at the inside of that. Sheesh. Look at that. Do it
smells
so good.
Yeah, it smells
What
good.
the heck?
Put some of this stuff
I
on
know you
top.
guys are always yelling at me. I'm always eating fish without rice.
Finally.
Finally, I got rice. I eat rice, I promise. Just not in the video as often. Did you pick this too? Think this edible?
I just got it from a leaf.
Show you guys. Look at the stuffing in that.
That's how white bass look like.
Yeah.
Bro. Alright, man. Cheers, dude. God. White bass not trash me, man. Good, right?
That is very good. Just letting everything
The skin is crunchy.
settle.
Fire.
But I like white bass because of the slight gaminess to it. When you put all the garnish into it,
Right.
it gives you that gamey, fishy, spicy garnish taste. You know, walleyes and crappie on it, they don't have like a taste to it, so you almost just taste like whatever you season it with. But white bass, you could like taste the gamey of the fish, which is a good thing. Kind of like deer meat, you know. Like deer, you can taste the gamey of it, which is what I like. That's why I like white bass. They actually have a flavor.
Look at that. Oh yeah.
This is how good it is, y'all. This is how good it is. Man.
We're gonna have so much fun.
All right, John, where are you taking me, man?
Go to Walmart, dude. No,
Yeah, it looked like we're in Texas.
Yeah, dude.
You know, Lake Fork, dude.
We're at Lake Fork. We're at Jurassic Park, you guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some fun. So hopefully we catch some fish.
Yep. Let's do this. We'll see you guys when we get there.
You're gonna get hit, bro. We're gonna do follow cast, dude. This is where you should probably use double jigs.
All right. Yeah, I got hit. I was like, got him. There we go.
What is it? It's a stick, bro.
I think it's a stick. Oh, hey, oh my gosh, dude, these things are nice. Look at that. Oh, bro, that's crazy. Look at that. Look at that. Dude, backwater white bass. Look at that. Let me help it. There he goes. Wow.
Oh, my boy.
Just pitching plastic along logs, dude. My sister wants some, so I'm gonna keep some for her. I actually haven't given her any white bass this season, so. And the truth is, we can never come back here unless the water is at this level. I mean, you can, but then it's like really shallow where it's just carp and stuff. But because of the flood, there's some random fish stuck back here for now until it drops back down to regular or shallow water level. Right now it's pretty fair. Like 2, 3, 4 feet. It's not too bad. It gives us the opportunity to fish areas that we never fished before. So when we get the chance, we do it. But we also get really nervous because we don't know what's back here. We don't know if it's just straight mud or rock or a bunch of trees just caught up. Just never know. Or you can have an eagle watch you.
Get ready for those big logs. They're gonna bite. Especially in the afternoon, man. They're hugging tight to your cover.
Dude, it's a 7-foot hole right here.
Right?
Yeah. Hey, there you go. Oh, that's a nice one.
Just on the bottom.
Yeah?
Like, I'm just bottom on the
Dang.
bottom.
I was just saying, I'm like, there's a nice hole right here, and then you just hook onto one.
Got one, guys. Look at that. Ooh. Flashy. Where's the net?
I left the net at home, bro.
My line's kind of weak. Ooh.
Nice. Damn, that thing's thick.
That's thick, dude. Meaty. Look at the tail.
Yeah, it's like blue.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's a tree. It's a tree. Dude, it's a white bass. It's a good white bass. Oh, dude, I was right. Go back around. I was like, hey, there's a ton of fish over there. And I got on panfish rod. Look. Bro, look how big he is. Yeah, there's a few over there, actually. I saw all the specs on the screen. By the time I hit record, I was already hooked on. On that Widowmaker.
Down the fish, man.
Yep.
Follow up.
Perfect eaters. I like you, sir. Oh, I go. Hey, let's go, dude. Bro, I wasn't paying attention. Look, dude, this is a nice one. Bro, is that a walleye? It's fighting weird. Oh, there's a walleye. It's a sauger, dude. Help, John, get the net. It's only 4-pound test. Yeah, pull that. Look at it. Hey,
Go, dude.
It might cut it. I don't know. Oh, it's shrinking. It's shrinking, guys. There you go. Hey, I guess I do know what I'm doing. Just bouncing this tungsten jig. Dude, look how dark and camouflage that fish. Look, that Widowmaker jig is gone with that nano duster. No, it's not 18. It got smaller. But look at how green that fish is. I mean green, sorry. Brown that fish is. Oh, see ya, buddy.
Before, you could barely see it. Yeah, you can sure go on the good now.
Oh, dude, what the heck? I bent over to turn the thingy. Like, dude, that's a walleye. Dude, I got a walleye. Oh, it's a sauger. Oh, snap. On a hair jig, bro. On the Widowmaker crappie jig, hair jig. Stop. So they were here. That's cool. Ah, I tried to lip it. I don't know why, but. All right, guys. So I think that's it for today. Caught some nice fish. John's over there at the boat ramp. We got to keep going because, yeah, we actually went over the time that we were supposed to be staying at. So gotta get back home. So with that being said, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you guys like this stuff. If you guys want to see more Catch and Cook, hit the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time.